Hello everybody, this is Niels from Euro 144 Builders, and today I will be doing an in-box review on the Revell F4U-1 Corsair. This kit was first released in 2000, and this is a rebox actually from 2003, sorry about that. But it was first issued in 1973, so this is a very old kit. It's almost 50 years old, but actually it's not that bad. Actually, I heard a lot of bad things about Revell's older micro wings. That the fit is bad. That it's badly molded, and the clear parts are not all that great. But I thought I would give this kit a chance anyway. Now this kit retails for about used to be retail because it's been off the market for a few years now. It retails for about €2.5 to €3.5, but I bought a couple of these a while ago at a discount store for about 99 cents. So let's take a look and see what makes this kit actually have such a bad reputation. If you look at the description of this kit, you'll notice that it's not exactly a new mold. As I said earlier, it was first released in 1973, then again in 1992, and this recent boxing is from 2013. The box itself contains anything you would expect from a Revell kit. It has one grey sprue containing all the aircraft's parts, one clear sprue which contains a display stand for either displaying your model or for tabletop wargaming, and a separate clear canopy. It also has a small decal sheet and the instructions. Okay, opening the box, removing the plastic. This is pretty much what comes inside the box. First we have the instruction sheet. Black and white, old Revell style, completely different from the newer instructions Revell has released with recent kits. Here you can see the paint numbers required, assembly instructions, pretty straightforward, nothing fancy. Paint instructions, paint numbers. Comes with a only one paint scheme for VMF 111 from Macon Island in March 1944. The decal sheet, very nicely printed, very high quality cartograph decals. Then the sprue itself, as you can see, it's a very old mold, which is almost 50 years old right now, so you can expect a lot of flash here and there. See, you can see for an old kit, there's a lot of raised panel lines, but it's pretty good. It's not that bad. I was expecting worse when I opened it, but it's overall it's not really bad. Corsair, see, even the tail surfaces, very nicely detailed, although a little bit of flash, but that's what you come to expect from an older mold. The engine molded inside one part, landing gear doors, landing gear, and of course the propeller. Canopy itself is also nicely done. Put my hand there so you can see better. As you can see, it also has some raised panel lines. It's a little hard to see with the naked eye, but it's there. So it's also a little difficult to mask, having already built two of these. But all in all, it's not that bad. I was expecting a blank piece of plastic, but it's quite alright actually. And of course, with all Microwing series from Revell, it comes with the single display stand, which can be used to either display your model in flight with the landing gear down, or could also be used for, as I said before, if you're into tabletop gaming, this can be quite useful. So that's about what's been contained in the box. As I said, I built 2 of these already, and it isn't really not that bad as they say it is. It does require a little work here and there. There's a few inaccuracies, but all in all, it's not that bad, especially for a kit that's almost 50 years old. There are some fitting problems. I noticed there are some fitting problems. I do have little problems with aligning the engine, and you're going to need a lot of filler, especially around the ring roots, as it tends to have larger gaps. Now, but a little work like these here, it can turn out to be pretty nice. This one I made about a year ago, straight out of the box. All in all, I didn't have much problems with this build. It actually went quite good. But if you have one of these, if I can give you one little tip, try the tip. The edge of the wings is a little rounded, while the originals had a little flat, a little more flat on the tips. I built another one when we were on navy markings, but as you can see, I kind of sanded down the wing tips to give it more that clipped wing shape. But all in all, it wasn't that bad. If I can make one recommendation, try scratch building a cockpit if you want, because this one is actually just pretty much an empty shell. But if you're a more serious modeler and you really want to, you're not actually impressed with the Revell kits, I can highly recommend the new recent AFV Club Corsair. I have one of these in my on my workbench, and it's actually leaps better than this one. Really, much better. But all in all, it's not a bad kit. It's not that expensive compared to the AFV Club, and this kit is actually very good for beginners. Like I said, you can either build it out of the box, like I did. Builds quite nicely. It just needs a lot of. It has had a little fitting problem around the fuselage. You really ought to sand down the seams, because it's gonna show. Or like I did, I just went another variation, so I built this Royal Navy version, sourced the decals from another kit, and DIY the serials. If you're interested in making your own decals like I did, especially here for the tail, there's a tutorial on this channel. Feel free to watch it. So I guess that's about it. That's about wraps up our first review. All in all, it's not that bad, so let's look at the conclusion. Decals, well, compared to the kit itself, the decals are better than the kit itself. So I would give that about an 8 out of 10. Not bad, considering this is, it's new decals made for an old kit. Quality itself, well, I would give it about a 6. It's not too bad, but there's a lot of room for improvement. But like I said a few times before, there isn't much improving you can do on a 50-year-old kit. But if you like a challenge, this is a good challenge for you. Detail, I would say also 6. It has some detail. It's not a blank kit like I expected it to be. You can pretty much turn it into something nice. But if you're really a skilled modeler, try scratching some additional panel lines on it. It's going to make it look much better. The fit overall, it's not good, but it's also not bad. But I should give it about a 5 out of 10. It's not good, it's not bad, but I had some problems with it. It's only right that it deserves it. On the notes, I advise, if you're going to build this kit, clip the wings a little bit, just to make the shape come out right. Use a lot of filler, especially around the wing area, and try to file down the wing roots where the radiators are, because apparently Revell has left this detail of the Corsair out. So you might want to file that down, or use a power tool to drill it out, and then scratch build the radiators. Overall, all in all, I would give this kit about, well, 5 out of 10. It's not good, it's not bad. If you're a beginner, this is a good way to start building on 1/4/4 scale. But if you're a more serious modeler with an eye for detail and something a little more accurate, I would highly recommend buying the AFV Club kit, which is recent. And it's not bad. It's actually a great kit. I might do a review about that one day too, so it gives you something to look forward to. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Visit our Facebook page, and if you can, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and hope to see you next time.